Okay. Good morning, everybody. I was almost ready on time. I'm going to say 5 minutes is reasonable. Had to find my audio settings once again. Although in this case, that might have just been me making a mistake. But either way, hopefully you can hear me. I should be able to hear the game, which is important. You should be able to hear the game. Okay, I can't hear the game. Well, that's fun. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. All right. Give me 1 second here. We're going to just check something here. Okay, that audio set properly. Actually, at this point, I'm actually thinking it might be The Sims. So let's restart the game and see what happens. It wouldn't be a good morning gaming. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Wouldn't be a good morning gaming stream without some technical difficulties at the beginning. All right. Now I have to adjust my audio a little bit. There we go. I keep doing this to myself where it's like, oh, the audio's not working. Let me crank up the headphone volume to maximum just to make sure. Oh, it's working. Okay. So, it's a quick update in Hyper Paleo. Exactly. Lily lives. So, for those of you who saw my last stream, uh, cue flashback that I'm not technically inclined to try to do. Um, right when I was about to finish up, the game crashed on me. Um, it was kind of like oddly well timed because it was about how long I was planning on streaming anyway. But unfortunately, I was really worried I was going to lose everything. But as it turns out, the game does in fact save when you go to, um, see, is it called Cab? Where's it services? I think it's a call cab or whatever to, although I'm not saying it, to go to the to Old Town, the Unleashed expansion. It does save on leaving and it does save on return. So really, we thankfully only lost about 2 or 3 minutes of gameplay. I'm really happy about this because I was worried about because I hadn't saved because I'm I'm bad at that, I guess. Um, yeah, so I was really worried we had lost our brand new kitty, our perfect kitty, but no, she's still here and she is still perfect. So let's continue on. But yeah, so now, like I said, we have a cat. Oops, that's right. That's the P button on this, not spacebar. Um, now that we have a perfect cat, oh, I want to play around with the perfect cat a little bit. Oh, look how perfect she is. She's chasing her tail. Well, that's why I couldn't find it because it's still there. Yikes. Okay.
Phew.
Dan, just a suggestion. Should go to use the bathroom. All right, cool. Well, anyway, hopefully everyone is having a good Thursday morning. If I remember correctly, we did get a maid again. Yes, this is good. So hopefully she can clean up the stuff for us so that we can be lazy. And recycle that too. And yeah, we'll just mess around a little bit. Oh, and our gardener's here. Our gardener who will not actually... Tired Thursday. Hopefully good tired. But yeah. I think for me, it is just another regular old Thursday. Nothing super interesting happening today, which is kind of nice,
Ouh, flicker.
actually.
Flicker, flicker. Oh, si bilam na ba?
You know, other than my normal
Bonjour.
deluge of things I've got to do on a daily
Flicker,
basis.
flicker. Hmm?
Nothing out of the ordinary. And I'm having a good time because I get to start off by hanging out with you, chat. Okay. I still do not understand this, but... Okay, good. Lucy's rocking out, as she should be. But since the gardener doesn't like weeding, I guess we'll have Dan go do it. Okay, good. And Lucy's going to work. Okay, cool. You know what? I think it's gnome time. We need some more gnomes in our life. Alright, good. And Lucy's gone. As it should be. Chipping away at them gnomes. Where's my cat? Oh, she's sleeping. As she should be. Right. Cool. Well, anyway, chat. Yeah. What fun nonsense should we get into now with these people? Not sure I want to do anything with the magic stuff. But let's see what other things we can check out that I've never seen. Studio Town I've never played with. Vacation and go downtown. What is downtown involve? Maybe we should check out downtown. Put Dan's weird mask somewhere else that's not where they're eating. I like how I can't place it on top of objects. So you know what? It's going to be... Oh, it can go on the wall. That seems like a good place, actually. We'll have it stare at him while he sleeps. There are no actions available. There's nothing I can do with the candle either. We'll put it here, I guess, on the table where no one's planning on eating. Are you saying you don't want a purple elephant head mask just stare at you while you sleep? I don't understand. Why not? Actually, you know what we do need, chat? Very good. See, look at her. She's hunting on her own. She's so smart. She's just the best cat. What a good girl. And she's making strange, slightly creepy purring sounds, so that works too. She's so happy she's going to poop. Good for her. Uh-oh. It's been a while since something's broken on us. Oh, cool. Now the weird, creepy candle is just lit up. I approve of this. Okay, well, everyone's in a pretty chipper mood. Lucy's pretty exhausted, though. Alright. Alright. think it's sleep time. How are we doing? Everything looks pretty good. We need more family friends. I feel like it's probably getting a little late at night for family friends, so. Have Dan do his thing. Prove his mood a little bit. Sell those gnomes. Well, maybe in the morning we'll go explore downtown Inner PJs. Come on. There we go. Alright, our goodest girl needs some more food. Dan, you're in the right place at the right time, so. Cool. Alright, call a cab. Let's go check out downtown, I guess. Alright, let's leave the house. Oh! Is it just Bob who's going downtown? It's not everybody? Oh, I thought the whole household was gonna go. Huh. Well, this is a brand new experience for me. Okay, well, I guess we'll go check it out. SimCity Beach. That's Boardwalk. Okay, so shopping, food. I guess let's check out the big one. Oh, and Dan is also here. Hold on, hold on. Yes, here we go, here we go. I like, oh, and Chige's also here. They're just kind of hanging around, but now they're not my player character. Where? Bob, where are you, buddy? Oh. Oh, well, okay, I guess we're not. Okay. You're just not gonna luck out. We can't entertain anybody with a puppet. Can we greet people we haven't met yet, at least? We're just gonna greet everybody. Look at all these cool people we haven't met. And we gave up. Alright, well, that's good to know. Alright, well, since Bob hasn't eaten yet, have a nice breakfast of ice cream. What is this guy doing? What a strange little man. play pinball. Yeah, no, exactly. Who knows what who knows what he's doing, but it certainly was not approved. Is this someone who works here, or is this just like some like random patron? Okay. Very musical. I haven't played pinball in a long time. Other than on Mario Party Jamboree. Oh man. Hey Bob, I'm gonna make a little suggestion here. Maybe get out of the way so that Dan can get out of the toilet if you want to use it. And buddy, it is not your responsibility to clean random toilets. All right. Can we order? Well, how do we order food? Okay. I'm confused. All right, well, I guess we'll try again. No. Oh, here we go. Yes. Let's do the Gut Buster. We have the money. I want to order the Gut Buster. Come on, man. Yes. There we go, chat. The Gut Buster. Butt Buster. I mean, it could be both. Why not both? All right, chat. Time to talk about something topical. Did you see the Switch 2 presentation? I feel like we already ordered the Gut Buster. Why are we still... This is like triple confirmation. They didn't talk about the price, but I saw the price later. $450. Which probably isn't unreasonable, but was more than I was hoping. A lot of people were hoping for 400. 450's like, ugh. It looks like the Gutbuster is just a salad. I mean, I like it. Whoa! Holy moly. He just inhaled it, chat. Look at Bob over here. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair, chat. Per Palio specifically, I should say. Like, yeah, the $80 to $90 game price, that is worse. The system wasn't so bad, but yeah, when I saw the price of Mario Kart World, I almost like... I was a little like, oh no, Nintendo, this is... I don't like that. But I know that they were... Who's Miss Crumplebottom? We're gonna go sit with Miss Crumplebottom. Because I know that they announced it's like, hey, we have this thing where you can get Mario Kart World with a bundled as a digital bundle with your Switch 2, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, and yeah, it'll be $80 otherwise. It's like, oh my, really? Yikes. But okay, well, I guess we won't be sitting with Mrs. Crumplebottom. Oh, and it's getting dark. You know, let's go back. We'll go home. I'm really hoping it just drops Bob back to where we left off. Just the morning with his ride coming. Janitor Sonia, we can't interact with her either. That's unfortunate.
Garou.
Yeah, that was a bit of a rough price, but at the same time, I don't think it's not gonna stop me. We'll still be getting one. I'm very excited about the GameCube library coming there. The first three games were a good choice, I felt. I really, really, really love F-Zero GX. Hard as heck, but fun game. Soul Calibur 2 was one that I played many times. Frequent rental, but never owned kind of thing, or borrowed from friends. And I don't love Wind Waker, but I think part of the reason I don't like Wind Waker is because it's kind of, like, not to be mean, it's kind of terrible to look at. And I don't mean that from the, oh, Shige, buddy, you gotta go to work. I was trying to get Bob to go to work. Buddy, you gotta go to work too. You had a good time at downtown. I'm sorry you're still hungry, but it is what it is. So I am excited about that. Oh yeah, so, and I want to be clear because I don't want to, like, get people who like Wind Waker's art design to hate me. That's not what I'm saying. Um, I played it, sort of played it a little bit, played around with it, maybe might be a better word, on the GameCube, on a HD TV with just standard output, and it looked awful. The um, resolution just really kind of, it's bad on a modern TV. And it was, especially with a game that has like a high draw distance, where the idea is like this big expansive world, everything looks like a smudge after a while, and that was unfortunate. And I want to be clear that that's what I mean. I don't mind the art style. In fact, I think having seen, like, although I don't have a Wii myself, um, Wind Waker HD, which looks great, it's really unfortunate going back to that old resolution. It's just hard. It's yeah, it hurts the eyes. But I'm really hoping that Twilight Princess also comes, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got Wii games as well, because um, the Wii itself is more or less just a souped-up GameCube. So I don't see emulating those as part of the system as something that would be too hard for Nintendo to do. But that being said, and this is nitpicky, I'm hoping we get the Twilight Princess GameCube because I don't like the flipped world and flipped control, or rather right-handed Link. And I'm not a big fan of motion controls. In fact, that kind of turned me off of Skyward Sword, and I didn't really play it on the Wii. It's a good game. It's a great game. But when the Switch HD remaster came out, I really enjoyed that because I really wanted to play it with more traditional controls. So, anyway, that's just me. But yeah, I think I heard at least one person say that they were kind of disappointed that this means that the um, HD remasters from the Wii U are probably not coming out anytime soon, since they're just doing a virtual console sort of re-release, Switch Online re-release. So, anyway, it is what it is. I am still excited. The price point kind of scares me, but yeah, I think it'll be nice. And I'm looking forward to um, just looking forward to like Metroid Prime 4. Like I figured it was probably going to be much like Twilight Princess was, much like not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. There we go. Um, was going to be a sort of cross system release. I'm glad they're doing that with Metroid Prime 4. And I think ultimately I was not probably going to get it on the Switch. I was probably going to get it on the Switch too. So making that sort of assumption, and I'm glad that that assumption turned out to be correct. Hey, Mammy TV, TTV, welcome in. No, Dan, the whole point here, buddy, was to clean up the food that was there, not to make more food. I'm just glad he didn't set the house on fire this time. If you're just joining, I'm complaining about the Switch 2. No, I'm not complaining about the Switch 2. I'm actually rather excited about it. The only thing I'm really complaining about is the price point, which is awful. But otherwise, I'm really happy about a lot of the other things. Though, there's another Twitch streamer that I like to watch, Vinesauce, and he was talking about, and I agree with him, that it's kind of unfortunate that we're not getting a remaster of F-Zero GX, or even, which would be maybe better, a new F-Zero game. I know it wasn't Nintendo's most popular franchise, but for a time it was really popular. And it, like, for a while there, it had like a Saturday morning cartoon, and there was just a string of releases on the GBA, so it was pretty popular in the mid to late 2000s. So I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo hasn't played around with it for a while. Though, and this is just me being me, if they ever do, I'm sure they'll do another game in the series eventually. They always come back eventually, just depends on how long they want to take on it. I'm hoping they tone the difficulty down just a tiny bit, because I appreciate that it's not like, super easy. GX was like a little too hard. And I was getting pretty good at it there. There was a time that I kind of just sat down and like, I am going to 100% this, and I didn't, but I did actually unlock, I think, at least one of the arcade characters, which I was real proud of. So, Steam Deck for 750 when it came out, but still mini PC. Yeah, 500 for a handhold. Yep, yep, yep. Though, I mean, it's Nintendo's new model. It's a crossover, right? It's not just a handheld. So, and I suspect it'll. Oh no! Please, please leave Shige alone. He's trying to go to the bath. Or he's taking a bath, my guy. You can wait just a second. Um, I suspect it'll be a good-looking console. I mean, the games look pretty good already. Like, well, I mean, what little we saw, Mario Kart looked really good. So, and you're paying for exclusive access to Nintendo. Blah, blah, blah. I can read. I promise I can. You're also paying for access to Nintendo exclusive IPs. Yeah, for Palio, exactly. It's the Nintendo tax. And if you like Nintendo, then that's the only way you're going to play it, other than sailing the seven seas. So, and I'm willing to throw down the cash. I like Nintendo, so it's not going to bother me. If it was into their IPs, I would buy. Exactly, yeah. I will say this. There have been so many games on the Switch that I absolutely love. Stuff like I love Pikmin. Like I got a GameCube for Christmas. Yikes, I feel old. Um, and we got Smash Melee, and we got Pikmin, and loved the heck out of it right when it came out. Like, this game is great. This is so much fun. I was into RTSs like Command and Conquer and stuff like that. And I know it's sort of much simplified sort of thing, but I really enjoy that genre, or at least used to. And it was fun. It was a really fun one. And Pikmin 2 was a great game, and I was disappointed it took so long for 3 and 4 to come out. But was not disappointed when I played them. An exclusive from software game might get a lot. Yeah, no, that's true. I was sitting there like, are they announcing Bloodborne for the Switch? I thought Sony owned that IP. But I mean, Patapon is coming out, and that's a Sony-owned IP. So I'm like, is Sony like doing some crossover deals with Nintendo? I wouldn't be surprised if they were. You know, Sony likes making money too, and if that means letting Nintendo use some of their stuff, they're fine with that. It's like Microsoft. So, um, but I'll say this, and hopefully this won't lose me fans or anything. Uh, I don't I don't have many fans to lose. I'm not a huge like uh Dark Souls, Soulsborne, whatever you want to call it, sort of person. I appreciate what they do. Like the Miyazaki games are really cool, and I like the graphics. I'm not into like that just awfully super mega hard kind of game. It's not for me. It's not good. I prefer to relax a little bit with games. A little bit of nail biting's fine, but it's too much for me. Me neither. Too sweaty. Yep, exactly. A little too much. I remember when. What was the first game that they? Demon Souls? Is that right? It's been a while. I had a friend who was really obsessed with it and was trying to convince me that it was just like the bestest of all games that's have ever been. And I'm like, hey man, not for me. Uh-oh. What's going on, chat? We're glitching out. Things are bad. Okay, well. Oh, Sims. Hey, at least I saved before it crashed. Let's see. There we go. Sorry. I like using the right-click scroll, and it was locked up. Haven't played any of them. I don't have an opinion. Semi-interested in Elden Ring and Bloodborne, but never been very interested in the others. Yeah. I played probably the one I've played the most of was Bloodborne. But I don't know much about it. I have a couple friends who are obsessed with that, including the one who was a big fan of Demon's Souls. So, more interested in buying Sims 1 and bundle on Steam. Yeah, I would say 1 is a yeah, yep. Steam Sims is mostly stable now. Thank you, Propalio. Pretty much. It is I experienced my I got teased about it, but I got my experienced my very first crash last stream. And now it's I would say playably stable, and you can't tell from stream, but I'm playing in windowed mode, which is nice that it works, and I can adjust the resolution now. And for all the times that I played it, I've only had one crash, so I'm pretty happy with it. And it's nice coming back to this. This is a game I played, oh, actually right around when the GameCube came out, and I still feel old. Um, oh, Soka's dropping 40 for me right now is a stretch, but I want to do it badly. And I tend to be real patient myself. I got this right when it came out, mostly because like the nostalgia grabbed me, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it came on Steam sale pretty soon. But I think it usually depends on general performance and like how the sales go, and I have no idea how well this is selling or not selling for EA. Alright. I've mostly been ignoring my Sims and just letting them keep to their own devices, which is weirdly working out for me for once. They haven't burned the house down. There haven't been any major crises. They're almost taking care of themselves, except for poor Bob here, but he had the excuse of being in downtown all morning. Just notice the bottom of the screen is cut off. Oh no, is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. Oh, did not quite fit. It is a little bit of a weird resolution. Let's see if we can center this for you. Thank you for pointing it out. There we go. That better? Yeah. And not by much exactly. Yeah, that's probably why I didn't notice that was cut off. Weird. They're just milling about. You know what? We're gonna give you a friendly hug. Improve that social score a little bit. Can, and all right, and now after we've had our friendly hug, you know what to do, Dan. Yes, yes, the puppet worked. The puppet worked. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I thought that was a happy reaction. All right, Dan. Well, you tried. No one can blame you for trying. Go watch some TV for a little bit, Shige. Okay. And Lucy's going to bed. Good for you. I don't usually look at how badly your Sims need to go to the bathroom, but it's nice to have the option. Well, why not? Okay, and poor Bob here is having a bad time. You need to go enjoy yourself for a bit, buddy. Alright. Alright, chat. Forgive me. I'm not going to pause. I'll let them play out for just a minute, but I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Not too long. Dan standing next to mice without a care in the world. Yeah. If if there was a herd of mice at my feet, I would probably be a little unhappy. When I moved into my house, I had a mouse problem. And I remember one time I was like sitting at the kitchen table reading, and a mouse like decided to just crawl on my foot, and I jumped out of my skin. I was like, what in the heck was that? Oh man. I am so glad that I do not have mice anymore. I'd be a little worried. I don't want Hanta. Yeah, right. Exactly. I think the good news is Hanta's relatively. It's really bad. I'm not trying to like pretend it's not. It's still relatively uncommon though. But yeah, no. Again, it's been years since like. Oh man, it's been like almost 10 years I think, and I haven't had a mouse problem here for a long time, thankfully. Yeah, get to bed, buddy. That's a good idea. Shige, you should also. Hold on. I just feel weird doing this. No, I'll just wait, because I don't want him to cancel his bathroom use here. It does, yeah. Did you play it when it came out? Or is it like something you, or have you played it before? Okay. Yeah, it really does have a certain vibe to it. It's nice. It can be really relaxing. It's a lot of nostalgia for me with this, so yeah. Played a lot when it came out, no expansions. Yeah, I borrowed it from a friend when it came out. um, But then eventually I did get my own copy, and I think when I got it, like, I got one of the bundles that had the first expansion, which was mostly just a bunch of new items that, I don't think it added a whole lot of, like, gameplay so much as it just added a bunch of furniture and a few new options. Um, and then, I was just thinking, like, when did the sad clown come? And I think that was in the base game. But, and then I think we got The Sims Unleashed. So that's the why I've been kind of focusing on like the pet stuff and not playing a lot with Downtown or the Magic. I just don't really want of all the expansions, the Magic one never really appealed to me. So got the one with all the expansions. Yeah, but lost. Oh, that sucks. You know, sometimes it's easy to lose those discs. Like how Dan's just kind of standing around here. Like I'm gonna wait for you to wake up. Just hear gossip, dude, and be nagged, dude. Come on. Party foul, man. Let her wake up. Good gracious. Alright. Actually, how about you clean up first? I think we're just gonna have to go to bed. Or go to work hungry, rather. You do stuff in town with only one sim or everyone has to go? It depends. And when I did the call cab, that's the first time I had ever done that. Or rather, let me rephrase that. The call the cab to go to downtown. So I guess that's just a single person. Explore Old Town, though, the whole family has to come along. I kind of want to try the go on vacation, though. Or I don't know about Studio Town. You might have to try that too, but um, right now I'm trying to kind of get everyone into like a relatively decent mood before we do anything like that. And I'm not sure.
Ew. Yeah.
Okay, buddy, we'll deal with it then. I'm just gonna scream about it. Um, yeah, so I don't know about these ones. I'm pretty sure, I suspect anyway, go on vacation is for everybody. But yeah, I don't know about Magic Town or Studio Town if that's everybody or just one. I agree with Shige. You have such a yeah, no, I mean, you're right. I do have a roach problem. That's why I'm trying to that's why I have Lily though, because she can stomp on the roaches. I'm hoping she'll become the best hunter ever, and she'll handle all the roaches for me. Oh, dude. No. Oh, no part of this is gonna be good. Okay, at least he's just doing that. What are you doing? Okay, it's not gonna tell me if you're making a whole meal for everybody or not. This. All right, we're gonna speed this up. We're gonna see if he launch. Okay, hey, that's good. Oh, she made breakfast for everybody. Dag dag indeed. All right.
Ouf, le cap. Applique le cap.
Blicka-click-clack.
Blam blam blam.
Praise.
Yes.
Yes.
Et c'est bla bla bla. Oh, 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 clap, yo.
Eek mice. All right. That works. Okay, well, you know what? Just for fun, let's go check out a different downtown location with Dan since he's kind of just hanging around doing nothing. Yeah, let's go. Yep. There we go. Okay. I was a little worried there. Always weirds me out when they just like, I'm just gonna stand here, just gonna stare at the cab. I'm sure it'll be fine. No one's gonna mind. Let's make our carpool wait for a couple hours. It's fine. Who cares? Browse for lollipop. Sure. Oh, can we buy? You know what? Let's buy a lollipop. It's not just browse. Let's just buy one, buddy. Okay, so this is actually sort of a beachfront. Is this? Oh, okay. Party punch. Cool. Does he have like? He has a lollipop in his inventory. Their way to make friends is influence people by giving them candy. If it works for children, it probably works for adults too. After all, doesn't everyone just want something sweet once in a while? Be sweet yourself by giving the gift of love. Sugar. I always love the flavor text in this. It is really, really beautiful. Some creative writers had a good time with this game. Who is this person? All these people hanging around that I can't interact with in a meaningful way. And Shige is over here. He's going to work, if you know what I mean. Oh, wow. Hot pink Speedo. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe he work. This could be where he works. He's like, I'm a professional chef, and it turns out he's like running the. It's like co-running a hot dog stand or something. Dan is shredded. Dude, all of the Sims are shredded in this, just about. Like, you have like two body types, and it's either like pudgy or shredded. At first, at first I thought he said senpai. It's like, senpai, notice me. Yes, indeed. Also, this guy's a real star. All right. Are we getting anything? Poor Jamal over here. He just wants something to drink. Okay. Hopefully that means he's noticed him. She just crow like a rooster. I don't like that they have a sad clown painting. They're inviting trouble. Oh, oh no. They do. Oh man. What? What's going on? Why are they screaming like that? All right, enjoy your drink, buddy. You earned it. All right, we refreshing.
Oh. Uh-uh.
Yeah, no. Hard agree. Big no. Dan, get away from there. Never look at it again. There's a little. Okay, we gotta meet Clifford here. Who? What? I'm intrigued. Clifford is going to Comic-Con. He must be. hoping I can invite him to the house later.
Rara.
I mean, I think I understand what's happening here. Yeah, sure. What are you into? Tell me about cosplay.
Oh, benar. Isi benar. Tuda, tuda. Hmm.
What he's really going to say is he's into shooting the Brotherhood of Nod. I
Mm-hmm.
suspect that what they're
Oh,
doing is they're using the, what is it?
Oh.
Command and Conquer Renegade skins, which I really
Hmm.
was surprised but kind of happy that they included. Oh, that's a cool car. Um, let's try the puppet on him. Let's see if he's into that kind of thing. Yes! He's into it. He's into it. And let's try giving him a lollipop. I was surprised that they included the Command and Conquer Renegade skins in this, which were like a little free DLC sort of thing. Or not free DLC. Man, I've been brain rotted by it was a free little thing you could just download from the developer. Um, and yeah, I was really surprised they included those, but very happy. Um, so I know that's what they're going with, but it's just so strange to see someone walking around like that. Clifford is a keeper. Damn, I have to buy the game. Yeah, no, you should. It's a lot of fun, and again, now it's relatively stable, so good time had by all. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys out of here. Sims 2 is gonna be a new thing. Yeah, I skipped the Sims 2 sort of. I played the. So I don't think it was technically the Sims 2, but it was more or less the Sims 2. They did like a console release of the Sims, and I rented the GameCube version. And I think that was, more or less what the build was, although they didn't call it The Sims 2. And other than that, I never really played it. This is going to sound probably kind of dumb, but I don't like The Sims aging. I kind of like that they're permanently just here. I don't like the enjoying the vibe that this game kind of gives off. I don't want to think about them growing old and dying. I know everyone likes to like murder their Sims and create a graveyard in their backyard, but like I like that they're just a bunch of people living their lives for, their little dollhouse eternity. I believe I'm almost sure Sims 2 has aging. Almost certain. I'm not sure if you can turn it off or not. I know in 3 you can turn it off. And I have played 3 and a little bit of 4, and I usually do just because I don't want to mess around with that myself. But yeah, my experience with 2 is extremely minimal. I think at the time also, I don't know if I had a computer that could run it particularly well either. So, not that that was like the main driver of that, but all right, cool. Chat, I'm actually going to call it here. I hope you don't mind too much, but unfortunately, I need to get to a bunch of other things I have scheduled for the day. Let's go ahead and save here real quick. So, as always, if you feel so inclined, you should totally follow me on Twitch. Um, Blue Sky, YouTube, all that stuff is in the About page. Don't feel like you have to, but if you want to, I certainly wouldn't say no. You are so appreciated. Thank you for coming in and watching, spending this Thursday morning with me. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And tomorrow we'll be doing some more of The Sims about the same time, 9:30 to about 10:30 Pacific Daylight Savings Time. So, but anyway, yeah. And Mommy TV, TTV, sorry. Good to have you in. Thanks for coming in to check this out. Gonna try a puppet show on people now to see if it works. All right, Propalio, let us know. You have to come back with results and let us know. So, all right, cool. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.